Hi, I'm Dr. Ransom. I teach saxophone lessons. Ferling number 18 is all about speed. It's among the fastest etudes in the book. Yes, the marked tempo is dotted quarter equals 84, but I take that as a suggestion. With fast furlings, I challenge myself to go as fast as I can without too many mistakes. 84 might seem like a slow tempo at first glance, but if you do the math, it's equivalent to 126 in 4/4 time. Only etudes 12 and 42 are marked at faster tempos, 12 going 132 beats per minute and 42 going 96 beats per minute, which is equivalent to 144 in 4/4 time. In etude 18, the only thing that'll slow you down is measure 14, where you have to tongue several notes in a row. You could double tongue, but I personally don't recommend it unless you can do it really well. I didn't double tongue on this recording. I have done a lot of tonguing exercises though, so my tongue is just fast enough. In the etude book entitled Selected Studies by Jaime Voxman, this same etude appears, and it's exactly the same except for that measure 14, which is all slurred. It's on page 15 in the Voxman book. This book is used in some state contests, so you could wind up playing this version for all region. Anyway, let me backtrack a little. I said earlier that this etude is all about speed. Well, don't forget that you have to have tone, correct notes, rhythms, dynamics, and articulations in place before you start working up any kind of speed. If you don't keep your priorities in order, you might wind up with a real mess. Number 1, tone. This etude is not all 16th notes. There are these long notes, and they need to sound good. Make sure you play them with good support and with vibrato. Number 2, the correct notes. Watch your key signature. As we rarely play in 2 flats, that E flat is easy to miss. Play the B flat scale 2 octaves and also full range a few times. Loop the arpeggios. Play them up and down, forward and backward until they are perfect, clean, and fast. Mark all the B flats and always use the fingering that you marked for that spot. For most of this etude, I use bis B flat, and there's about 100 of them, so I didn't see any reason to mark them all. There are a few side B flats in there, so I marked them. Of course, you don't have to use my choices. They're just a suggestion. The first one in measure 1 I chose for tone quality. I think that side B flat sounds better than bis B flat, especially in the upper register. I recommend side B flat in measure 22. Practice it both ways and you'll see why. Of course, the chromatic scale should use side B flat, along with side C and forked F sharp. Number 3, rhythms. As soon as you get a little dexterity, turn on your metronome. I suggest you start at 40 beats per minute and set the subdivision to triplets, like this. The marked tempo of 84 is pretty fast, so take your time working up to it. My recording is more like 92, although I do speed up and slow down a bit. It took me a long time to get it that fast without a ton of mistakes. I want to emphasize something that gets overlooked a lot, and that is to make sure the long notes are long enough. Almost everyone cuts them short. I guess we get in a hurry to play the fun part. I've found that if you play them a little too long, they come out just right. Use vibrato and dwell on the tone quality. Number 4, dynamics. I know there's practically no dynamics. That doesn't mean you should play it without any. I do something like this. Some people think you should accent the upper notes of each lick, especially in measure 4. I think that makes it sound jazzy. If you want to sound jazzy, that's cool, but I don't think it'll put you in all state. I could be wrong. Number 5, articulations. The tonguing patterns in this etude are a real challenge, as are many of the technical furlings. I've learned to practice the tonguing patterns without the saxophone. Like so. And so on. I know it sounds silly, but I really don't care what anyone thinks of me as long as I come out on top in the end. Number 6, speed. Okay, we finally got to the part where you work on speed. If you don't have all that other stuff in place, you might have trouble adding it in later. It's hard enough to execute rhythms and dynamics and tonguing at a slow tempo. Earlier I said to use a metronome. That's true. But it's not the only way to get faster. Sometimes I'll just play one measure over and over, or 2 measures, or 4 measures. Sometimes even smaller pieces, like trying to connect 2 or 3 notes together without any issues. Okay, one more thing. I don't breathe where it says. Remember, these etudes were written for oboe, not saxophone, and that can make a big difference. Here's where I breathe. I hate to stop for a breath at the end of measure 26, but I think it's better than stopping in measure 24 where the breath is marked, and I haven't found a better alternative. I could circular breathe, but I don't necessarily recommend it. I'll explain that in another video. It is a cool technique, but it doesn't seem to impress the judges, so I just say don't worry about it. Okay, good luck and have fun, and please like and subscribe. I'll be making lots more videos like this soon.